Whoa. Oh, yeah. I forgot to hook the thing up. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. Sorry, guys. But at least I got the volume on. So we're one for two today. One for two, one for two, one for two. One for two. I guess it's not bad. So we're gonna have the ghost guy tonight playing with that camera. Since I can't. I mean, it would literally take me 2 minutes to do it, but that's all right. I don't think you guys want to watch me do home improvements. Anyway, finally, a show that is just pure positivity, a tiny smidge of negativity, but the majority of tonight's episode is positivity. It's probably going to be a long show. Buckle in. Let's have some fun. Before we jump into all this craziness as people start piling in and all this stuff. Please do me a solid. Please share this on your social medias. Tell a friend. Text someone. Text your mommy, your daddy, your brother, your kid, whoever. Say, you gotta get on and you gotta watch the show tonight. Do that. If you're also new here, make sure that you click subscribe. We're marching to 1,000. We're gonna do it. Let's see how fast we can do it. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about Walt Disney World and SeaWorld. Obviously, that's the big news. I gotta type something in this real quick that I forgot. Okay. So we got that. We're gonna talk about SeaWorld. We're gonna talk about Conneaut Lake. We're gonna be talking about Six Flags Great Adventure. Excuse me, Safari. We're gonna talk a little bit about a whole bunch of stuff. And there's other stuff that I didn't get the chance to put in my document, but I got all these tabs open all over the place so that I can, the things that I wanted to cover, we're going to cover, and we're going to have some fun tonight. So, okay. So, all right. So we got that. We're good there. Yeah, let's all right, so let's do that. Hey, what's up, Charles, Larry, Check-In, Lindsay, LB Costa Mom. Who else is in here? John Cafaro, Jay Latmere, and whoever else is watching. Let's do this. We're gonna do the first bad news first. Let's just get the shitty news out of the way, and then it's positivity. It's positivity for the rest of the show. We're gonna talk about that. Everything SFGADV. I was able to. Actually, if you go on now, you should be able to reserve it, but I want to give everybody a tip and a trick. If you don't get the reserve button, there's a way to get it. I have my confirmation. I'm going Saturday. So, first, the bad news. It's plain and simple. Conneaut Lake out in Pennsylvania, they announced today that they're not going to open for the 2020 season, which I feel is bad. I feel bad for them. I mean, they've gone through a whole boatload of stuff, and I understand that. You know what I mean? Like they were on the verge of on the comeback. They had a lot of problems because I remember. Here's a quick short story about Conneaut Lake. Back in 2010, I went to my first Coast to Con with Ace. That took place at Kennywood. Idlewild, what is that? The Castle Water Park over there, Conneaut Lake, and I can't remember if there was anybody else. That might be it. Oh no, Waldemere was another one that was on the list for that year. Well, that year they didn't have an operating coaster, so we skipped Conneaut Lake, and the four of us that were together, we went and drove up to Cedar Point. So. And it's weird. It's because, they were on this comeback, and they got slapped in the face with this predicament. And being, they're a very small park. It's not a huge park at all. I've never been, so I don't know how big, but I know they don't have a lot of stuff. Busch Gardens, SeaWorld. So, I don't know about Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I know that they're working with Tampa, Busch Gardens, Tampa. I know myself and Jason in Paradise were talking about it very briefly a little while, maybe an hour or two ago we were talking about that. But in any case, so, and I was talking to Lindsay a little while ago too, and I said, What this virus did to every single person here, every single person, everybody's been affected one way or another, especially when it comes to jobs, money, life, anything. Yeah, right now from that thing, it's just SeaWorld. Uh, but in any case, so what this virus did was go, I don't care what kind of progression, I don't care what kind of momentum you had, how great you're doing, we're slapping you all backwards. And that's what they did. I got, and even us, we were on this tear going with our company and talking with a lot of our customers. It's kind of like, so it's slow going. I don't know, what happens is what happens. But, hey. So, with that being said, this could be the nail in the coffin for Conneaut. I hope it's not. Hopefully, next year they can open. I don't know. It's just a weird place for them because they were like finally, paying off some of the debt, finally doing some of the stuff, and then it's like, you ain't doing nothing. Nothing at all. Tough crap. I don't care. It's just what this virus did. And we keep learning more and more about it. Like, you go in a pool, no worries. I did hear that wearing masks on water slides and water rides is bad. Don't do that, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, June 1st, we here go to phase 2. Yeah, a lot of people are canceling their memberships and they want refunds because of the mask. They're like, I'm not going. I don't care. And you know what? People have the right to feel the way they do. If you feel you're not going this year because of the masks, maybe you should go get a refund. So like I said, don't, yeah, I saw that yesterday. AJ was on a tear yesterday. He was upset, and rightfully so. I mean, I get it. Like, me, I want to go. Like, I'm tired of sitting in the house. So, me, I'm going to go wear the mask. I'm going to go follow the rules and whatever. That's what I'm going to do. And if AJ or Lindsay or Larry or whoever doesn't want to go, you know what I mean? And, I get it. It's tough. A lot of people don't. I mean, it's pretty bad to wear a mask all day long. It is pretty bad. That's why you got to know. You got to know where you're allowed to take off the mask and utilize that. Don't do it where you're not supposed to. Do it where you're supposed to. Like smoking section. Obviously, you can't smoke through the. I mean, it's an extra filter, and then it's disgusting. But eating, you're not gonna be able to. Yeah, I seen that too. That's another thing on the list. I saw, about California parks. That's another thing I had ready to rock and roll. But yeah, so, you got to keep in mind with, the choice is yours. If you want to go to the park, you go to the park. If you don't want to go to the park, you don't go. And I understand the frustration people have. They're like, I'm paying all this money for a pass or a membership, and I'm being told I got to wear a mask. I got to make reservations. It's going to be hot. It's going to be this. So you take it with a grain of salt. Like I said, I got no hate towards anybody. Your choices are your choices. I'm not your daddy. I'm not the government. I'm just me. And I'm never going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. And hopefully the respect is returned and you do the same towards me. I'm not going to tell you. Either you can look upon the jealousy or stupidity you could be calling me for going somewhere. And, that's one of the things, that's the beauty of this, at least in this country anyway. You got choices. You make the choice. You deal with the repercussions later. That's all. Yeah, I don't understand the whole. I mean, I know instead of you doing phase 1, 2, 3, you're in yellow, green, red, whatever. Everybody just does things different. Oh, one thing before we get into more news, I wanted to tell everybody that I made a video about the that we went through. What was that yesterday? Yesterday I think it was. with the safety measures. So what I did was and watch the, even though you guys watched the video, remember what I was doing yesterday about saying crazy stuff in the background. People thought it was part of the video. Well, I did new stuff, and it's kind of funny. You might go, you're an idiot. But it's another way to keep the conversation rolling, because I want Six Flags to see the video. I want them to look at the comments, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Like, if the park the park goes on the forums, the park checks our YouTube every time. So I want the park to see the comments. So make sure if you have any comment, anything, whether it's, well, I did a whole new version of that. So you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, have some fun with it, laugh, but also, hey, what's up, J Kite? But like I said, that video's dropping tomorrow, about 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to watch that video, watch me doing my stupid sounds in the background. Yeah, I saw that about Cedar Fair showing the videos. I saw that. But, what do you call it? Besides that, like I said, leave a comment, because the park's going to see it. Which is just going to go, all the park's going to see it. Yeah, that's going to be, if you're not following the rules, you are going to get kicked out. That's just plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? That they're not taking it. They're not going to, right now is not the time, especially with the parks, to play Rebel. Like, if they announce, okay, Matt, no more social distance masks in 2 weeks, you might want to play Rebel a little bit, You're like, well, in 2 weeks we're doing it, so who the hell cares if it's now or 2 weeks? I know, that's the Rebel side of me. So like I said, keep that in mind. So make sure that if you watch the video, leave some comments. The parks need to see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, because right now there's too much for them to be able to open. Remember, it's not Six Flags or Walt Disney World. They put these plans, but these are all based off of guidelines from the government, from the CDC. It's not, if Disney could open with no social distance, no masks, no nothing, they would do it. But because of the current situation that we're in, it's not, you know what I mean? They can't. And speaking of Chapter 11 bankruptcy, I got in the mail, because I'm a vendor of JCPenney. I got the whole Chapter 11 packet, all this, the legal mumbo jumbo thing. And I've been talking to, some of the people. People are retiring. People are still furloughed. It's a little slow going, trying to get some stuff done. But I was able to get more quotes approved, so I don't care. As long as they're paying, and as long as they are still giving me work, I'm going to take it. Yeah, the government. I'm not going to play politics. I don't want to get down that road, but if you want to go have fun, you got to follow those particular rules. When you're at your house and you want to have 20 people at your house, it's your family or whatever, and nobody's sick, go play with 20 people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't follow the group thing anymore. Like that, if you're afraid of that, don't come to my house, because in my house, we don't follow that. If somebody wants to come over and hang out, you come over and hang out. In a sense, we kind of social distance, but everybody's sick of it. On my street alone, there was like 2 or 3 Memorial Day parties with cars. Oh, you couldn't park anywhere on the street. It was crazy. It was pure pandemonium all weekend. And you know what? I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I was just like, you know what? Screw you. Da 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 da. So, but anyway, enough of the negative. No more from this point forward. No more negative. Okay? I'm promising you, no more negative news from this point forward of the show. So from now till 9 o'clock or however long we go, no more. No more. Well, JCPenney might be getting bought out by Amazon. So we'll see what that happens. So who knows? There's going to be a lot of lawsuits, you watch. But anyway, from this point forward right now, no more negative. We don't want to hear about Chapter 11s. We don't want to hear about the virus messing everything up. We're just going to talk about, there'll be some virus talk, but it has to do with the procedures and everything going on. But there's no more bad news. So those that are watching and chatting, no more bad news. Matter of fact, Lindsay is a moderator. Lindsay, anytime you see bad news from this point on, nothing that's in there now, but from this point forward, no more bad news. You just whatever you do moderating, that's what you do. Get rid of it. We don't want it today. Hey, what's up, Sean? What's up, Danny Souza? Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about that, Danny. Matter of fact, let's get into that now. Let's get into the Safari. Yeah, Amazon's gonna be buying up things. They're buying Amazon, buying. Yeah, they're buying themselves. They're gonna buy AMC. Looks like JCPenney and whoever else. But JCPenney's worth, I heard, like $79 million right now because of its stock. It's kind of crazy. But yes, theme parks coming back to life. So let's move on to Great Adventures. So basically, if you cannot get the button, if you sign in and you can't get a button, but you've been trying all day and you could click the button, so I'm gonna check it right now because I checked it a little while ago before the show. Okay, so I'm going to the website right now and see what pops up. All right, right now, if you go on the website, there is a make a reservation. But if you do not have a membership or a pass, you have to buy a ticket. So buy the ticket first, then make the reservation. You're going to fill out all kinds of information. So first, all you really need is one membership number on the back of your card. You have to type that in. You hit continue. Then you click. Let me see. I'll do it like I'm doing. I'm not going to put in the numbers again, but because I'm not going to make another reservation because I'm going once. That's enough for me. Yeah, it's going to ask you to put your name. You know, after you put in your pass number, click continue, and it's going to say last name of that pass. Put in your last name, hit continue. Then you got to fill out name, address, whatever. Click what kind of ticket. It knows that you have a membership, but then you can keep adding family members. But you don't have to add pass number. You can click. There's a little drop down. Do you have a pass, a membership, a ticket, so on, and then you just click it. You just follow the prompts. You could do it. Well, it took a couple minutes, maybe it was under 5 minutes. It took for me to do it when I could do it. Now, if you don't see the reservation button, if you don't see that button, what you need to do is go into your history, down to an earlier time when you saw that reservation button. And when you do that, you'll be able to do it. But you can't. You know what I mean? Like, if there's no button, you can't do it. The Safari, I feel, for me, I've been to that Safari a bunch. Here's the problem. They took away you driving your car through the Safari a few years ago. They set it up like, it got set up just like how Animal Kingdom does theirs. You get in the truck, they drive you around. But at this Safari, there's a halfway point. I highly doubt you're stopping at the halfway point. It's probably just going to keep going. There's a lot of rules. Don't open your windows. Do what you got to do, so on and so forth. To me, it's worth it because once the park itself opens, then they're taking away the drive-through. So keep that in mind. My kids, they're 18 and 15. They've never done the Safari. I've never took them through the drive-through Safari. So we're all going. And I know at first Devin was a little hesitant about it, and then I put his in anyway to go. And I texted him because he's at his mom's house, and I said, we're all going to the Safari. I don't care. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. They never got to. Yes, I am going to film it, etc., so... That'd be cool if you could drive your car through the Animal Kingdom Safari. That would be awesome. I personally love the Animal Kingdom Safari. I love it. I do love that. So, if you've never driven through Great Adventures, for you, Jay, to fly like to fly in. Like if that was something you were thinking about, probably not. I mean, I'm driving. It's a 4-hour drive, but I also have something else that I'm going to do while I'm somewhat in the area. When I leave Great Adventure, I'm gonna go. There's this thing in. It's called. If you type in. If you type in the deserted village in New Jersey, you'll find it. You know what I mean? It's a deserted village, and you can walk through. You're allowed to walk through. It's not. You're actually allowed to walk through the deserted village. It's not a stay away. If you go, there's a website for it. It tells you the rules, what you can and can't do, especially during the pandemic. Ryan, I think next year is going to be back to somewhat of a normal. And I'm actually tomorrow going to record this video about that, about the new normal of theme parks. I started writing out some ideas because I was like, ooh, especially after watching, Six Flags video, listening to SeaWorld give a presentation today, listening to Walt Disney World give their presentation today, and just listening to things and things that they're doing away with and things that they're going to do, etc., and all this other stuff. You're going to go, eventually you will get, no mask, no social distance. Eventually you will get that. When that is, I don't know. But you will get that. So keep that in mind. This is temporary. You know what I mean? This is just temporary. Exactly. Think positive things, and positive stuff. I live by that. My motto is a little bit different. What do you call it? My personal motto is, in the end, it always works out. I was talking with my dad last night, and I said, you know what? If our company goes out of business, I don't care. Like, I don't mean that in a jerky way. I just say, look, I'm not going to cry about it. Maybe this virus was to shake everything up for everybody. It's like nature kind of hitting a reset button, so to speak, and it's shaking everybody's lives up. Who's losing jobs, who's whatever. And maybe this is the point in our life it's kind of like giving you a little bit of a clean slate, like a new beginning. Maybe that job that you can't stand, well, people are going to be rehiring. You stay at the crap job, go get the new job. You see things. I mean, right now I'm not in any danger of going out of business, but it could. It could happen 10 years from now. I don't know. Just saying, if it happened, yeah, you got to think positive. Yeah, they left out things like, they didn't talk about the water park or nothing. Yeah, I heard about that. Six Flags America is going to be a new testing site at the same time they resume operation. Well, they don't have an opening date per se. They might be a little, further down the road. It's kind of like here, like up here with Six Flags New England. We don't even know what phase they're going to be in. If you look at the documentation, like on their website for Massachusetts, it says amusement parks, phase 3 or 4. There is no, so they don't even know. So nobody knows. It's just, we're all kind of throwing the dots still at it, but it's coming. Especially like when we went over that video yesterday and we were talking and everything was going hunky-dory and all that, yeah, it was definitely something different, Six Flags, for the most part, made me proud. Investing in new technology. It made me a little proud. I ain't gonna lie. It made me proud that they actually did something cool. I wasn't happy about everything, but, I get it. This stupid thing. You know what? When this show's over, this is the first thing I'm doing. Is fixing the stupid camera. I got the stuff. I think it's upstairs in the other room. I don't know. But I had enough of this. If you saw the camera, it's got electrical tape holding it to a TV. There's no bracket or nothing. I got brackets to screw into the wall, but I'm an idiot. So, just so you know. Let's see what he says. So, I'm one of those that actually didn't book a Frontier City trip. I'm still not willing to travel out of the state of Texas. I'm just trying to be careful because of my situation. Hey, you know what? It's gonna, yeah, Charles. It became a COVID-19 testing facility, probably in the parking lot. I mean, if they're doing that, that park's not opening. Not until they've utilized that site. You can't have healthy people walking by that. Look at that. See, there's something that Six Flags did that Disney and Universal didn't do with the bag screening technology. That's cool. Like, look, for once they're innovative and doing it first. Well, around here that I've heard, I've never seen that. I've never even heard of that. Well, I honestly think that a bag technology is not going anywhere. I think they're going to keep that. I don't. I for the life of me do not see them getting rid of that. That's probably big money, and they'll probably do something. I mean that's a good, that for once that's like a good thing that Six Flags did. Look, guys, like I said, I know that there's people. You know what I mean? Like the mask thing, people crazy baloney about it. Like I get that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to wear a mask. I've been wearing my mask like out in the heat and just to kind of get myself used to it a little bit. It sucks. Now I don't know how it's going to be on a roller coaster or anything. I think maybe what I should do is go on the highway, put the mask on, stick my head out like a dog, and see what happens. I'm not worried about my mask flying off. It's the one that, you know, it's like a sleeve. You stick your head over it and you pull it up and cover yourself, you know. The new type temperature checks. Here's my opinion on temp. I personally, there's not a need for it, but it's to make people feel safe and happy. That's all that is. You know what I mean? That's, unless you lived under a rock, you know that the temperature checks. The temperature doesn't mean anything. I say I have it right now, but I don't have any symptoms. And if I take my temperature and it says, "Oh, you got a normal temperature," but I'm sick. You know what I mean? Like if I was sick, it's not going to show up. It's not going to show that you're sick. It's just a false sense of security that people are buying into. You know what I mean? Like again, I'm going to use the analogy of the comfort collar at Busch Gardens for Tempesto. That restraint does absolutely nothing, is going to do nothing, and it's more uncomfortable than comfortable. But it's it's visual false safety. The temperature check, visual false safety. That temperature thing's not going to do anything for you, for me, for anybody. I mean, if we didn't know we had a fever, that could help, but more than likely that's gonna, that's not gonna do much of anything, But if the cranes came back, I believe that Jersey Devil has resumed construction, because we talked about this week or last week, So who the hell knows? We're just, when I can make a reservation to go, I'm going to make that reservation and I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make that, you know what I mean? And I'm going to go once. And if I can't deal with it, then I'm not going to go. If I want to go have fun and just go chill out, then I'm going to go. I'm going to wear my mask. I'm going to go follow the rules, have some fun, and when I'm done having fun, go home. Jersey Devil will be done this year. I don't know when it's going to open. I mean, there was that guy that was in here. I don't know if he's still in here, or guy or girl. I don't know who's who, but the employee that said, I can't even get a reservation for the safari. That person probably doesn't know either. So nothing's changed on the site, but they're allowed to work. So I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting for to get back to site. crazy. Essential construction to resume, but from what we can see here in New Jersey, there's been no progress. But I know there's not a lot of track left. So unless that person flies the drone over again, I don't know who that is that flies the drone and puts it on YouTube over Great Adventure. Someone might want to do that maybe again to go to see, because you're not. I think what's left, you're not going to be able to see being done. But again, I don't know. I don't live I live in Rhode Island. I'm like 4 hours north, so I don't know. This will be the first time I've been to Great Adventure in over a year. So, yeah. But I will get my New Jersey credit. I will enjoy. I will go to the safari. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to the safari. I'll record it, put it up, take pictures, of whatever the hell's going on. I'm going to charge up my camera, have some fun. Now, theme park construction is not considered essential. I don't even know what construction is considered essential. So, yeah, seeing I got my SeaWorld cup today. Nice. Love this cup. I hate this camera right now. I want to kick it. So, hey, what's up, Theme Park New England? What's going on, dude? So, again, that Sean Morris, that could potentially be done, because I remember like a couple weeks ago, an employee sent me pictures of it being worked on. So they were well far along into it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I have because you have to reserve a time, so I got mine set for 11 a.m. on this Saturday. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? Hey, Nicholas, I texted your dad before doing the show, and what do you call it? Oh, I told him about the safari at Jersey, so he may. I gave him the link to reserve. It's free if you got a membership or a pass. We're going this Saturday, and then, because I know Nicholas came in late, and then because Nicholas and his parents, they love doing a lot of the same stuff we do, like venturing out. We're gonna go to a deserted village after, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know that would be nice if SeaWorld would have said if Icebreaker is gonna open or not, because look, one, here's a couple things. One, you're gonna need that as a point to get people in the park that want to go. I want to ride Icebreaker. Number two, if it's not ready, shame. But I think their main focus, nobody asked the question in that, that thing. On that thing you could watch with the task force. So, that whole thing today was, hey, this is up, this isn't, this is just about our plans to reopen, everything we're going to do. Matter of fact, I gotta, me being as slow as I am, I gotta upload something. What I did was, I took screenshots today. Let me make a new folder on my cloud. Oh wait, and then because I want to show some of the stuff that I took pictures of the screen. I didn't take screenshots. I do things half-assed. We'll just put Florida news. We'll call it, even though it's not news, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's really crazy. I see you have to leave your house real early to be there at 11. Yeah, I gotta leave early, man. I do, which sucks. And I know Danielle and Jimmy and Jimmy's daughters, they're following us up there, so that's cool. We're going to have fun. All right, so let me just upload these stupid pictures here. Then we can get on to the goodies. 1, 2, 3. Good thing it's not video. It'll take a while for some weird reason. But that's okay. This is only going to take like seconds. It's not going to take... I hope it shows up. I hate when it does that file. The HEIC file. That sucks. I hate when it does that. Alright, so let's see what we got. Florida news. Oh, you pooper. You pooper. Well, while I'm talking, I'll be doing a little, what do you call it? Hang on. Let's just open them all. Yeah. Open them all. Don't be... No? Alright, I gotta redo that. But, oh, what do you... I hate it when it does this sometimes. It sucks. But, yeah, so, like I said, I'm me personally, for, like, the safari thing, I'm really excited about it, because, like I said, I haven't done it in years. My kids never did. Jessica's never done it. Jessica's mom's going. Danielle and Jimmy and Lily and everybody, all the kids, everybody's going. Everybody's going to have fun. I got to import. What am I doing? Oh, it's under edit. That is why it didn't work, because I'm an idiot. I love it. Trying to do things live. Just open. There we go. Import. Now it's good. Now we're back on track. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, you know. Well, SeaWorld, I mean, basically with that whole, it's the SeaWorld and Walt Disney World, there's a Florida task force, and there's like people from theme parks and different various businesses all around to encompass all of, like, Orlando. Like, from all different, I'm talking like farmers and retail and hospitality and theme parks, you know, there's people like, you know, so today they presented to the task force their plan on reopening, which they approve. They approve that. But it has to get approval from the governor. So right now, they're not officially opening on those dates, but they probably will, because Universal got the A-OK. So I'm sure they will, but, you know, that's the first step. Once they approve it, then it goes to the governor goes, yes, no, maybe so, tic-tac-toe kind of thing. You know, so, like I said, I personally don't know. All right, so I just want to, I want to put this over here. You know, I haven't eaten today at all. Nothing. I'm a bad boy. Where's my folder? Here's this folder. I need a new folder. Where are you, new folder? We'll just put Grove Show. Come on, you silly goose. Oh, wait. Which park is, oh, SeaWorld, okay. I'm not paying attention. I'm just, you know, looking and not, oh, you suck ass. I know, I should have been a little bit more prepared, but I was, like, working all day, and we're going back to that. Oh, speaking of, while I'm doing this, I have a little bit of news for you guys. Because I'm going back to work now, like every day now, what we are going to do, unfortunately, there's no more daytime shows, sorry. But Monday and Wednesday, I am going to do 7 o'clock shows. I'm not going to do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday shows, but go back to doing just regular Planet Coaster or whatever, just to hang out, do something different. But that's what we're going to be doing. SeaWorld 1, we'll call it. Let me go to this one. Yeah. Which one's this? Wait, it's the same thing. Is that SeaWorld? Yeah, that's SeaWorld. It's not the clearest. I'm just letting you know. because you could see like that weird because of the screen. Just so you know. But it'll definitely do what we need it to do. Is this the same? Oh no, public spaces. Okay, so that one's different. Almost done. Couple more. And then we'll get into this whole SeaWorld thing. I know, I apologize for not being properly prepared, but things happen. You know. Alright, so that's SeaWorld. Who's this? SeaWorld. I think I mainly got SeaWorld and not... I know I got Disney. Yeah, I see Disney. There's a total of 10 pictures that we're going to go over. So get ready for that. I probably could have just got online probably and been quicker, but it's all right. We'll go over it. That's what we got to do. And, oh, oops. Labeled it wrong. Come on, you suck. I'm not going to bother you going with the crazy signs or anything, because it's just... When you go there's something to look forward to. I mean, if you really need to see it, we'll put it up there, but if you don't, it's just signs around the park. It's nothing... It's just saying, hey, social distance, do this, do that, da 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 da, ding ding dong. All right, let me do this. All right, I'm on the last picture then. Oh, wait. Yeah, last picture. Yay! And then we can... Oops. All right. Let me pop this in and we're good. Planning is not that far from completion. They only need to do is the full test finish in the plaza and the station. Finish the theming and it'll be open to the public. Oh, yeah. You can see my shirt and my fat stomach. I don't think you want to see that, but that's what you're gonna get. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, my camera tilts. It's the ghost. You don't remember the ghost? Well, that's cool that Williamsburg's doing a graduation ceremony for 2020. See, that's cool. You know, the governor won't hesitate. Universal was approved within 14 hours of submitting. Both Disney and SeaWorld have had their on-site inspection. Yeah, oh, wait. We don't need that again. Hang on.
I'm Sharon Parker.
I didn't remove that from yesterday. That's all right. So let's go to image number 1. This is about SeaWorld. So... And it's got to go to the folder, and then I can do it. I know, you don't want to hear my singing. It's horrible. Don't quit my day job. All right, so SeaWorld number 1. All right, let me see how it looks. I mean, when I make it smaller, it'll look a little better, but... Oh, this is awful. I got to make it smaller. That just looks bad. It just looks... It looks bad. You guys can't even read that. So let's just go back here. I'll read you what it says. We're going to have reading time. Come on, you stupid thing. I'm going to get it to stick. Just for another hour or so to stick. I'll just open them up and then we'll look. I'm not going to... What I tried to... Alright, so let me do this. I'll just open it. You're not going to see it. That's okay. I can see it. Alright, so number 1. So it's a summary of overall park enhancements. So they got 6 different things. They talk about face coverings, physical distancing, cleaning and sanitation. Let me move this so I can see when the camera falls. They got cleaning and sanitation, employee and guest temperature screenings, work and sick policies, and COVID-19 training. So yeah, I'm going to read you guys a bedtime story. It's probably, I'm not going to go through every little, bullet point. I'm not going to go through every little piece. I'm just going to read some stuff and whatever kind of sticks out. I mean, it's basically all the same stuff that all the parks are doing. Like face coverings, employees will be required. Guests ages 2 and up will be required to wear face coverings. Guests are encouraged to bring their own face masks. It says face covering requirement will be clearly documented within park signage and literature. Then they got physical distancing. We're going to promote proper physical distancing through the parks, ground markings. They're going to have signage. They're going to encourage contactless payments across the parks, including Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. Plexiglass will be installed in high traffic or close contact areas. Cleaning, they're going to increase cleaning, which they should all be doing. Yeah, it was super boring, but I figure I'd get that out there. So those that don't want to read it, but they want my soothing voice to tell you a bedtime story. So they're going to significantly increase cleaning and sanitation, increase signage, sanitation and disinfection for employees, a number of hand sanitizer, what is it? Oh, stations. Then the employee and guest temperature screenings. We all know how that is. Work and sick policies. Employees with flu-like symptoms will notify their manager and not come to work or depart if already at the park. Employees got to follow the current CDC guidelines. Then they got the COVID-19 training. Employees will receive COVID-19 training on all the new procedure things. Employees training for employees will include guidance from the CDC and other health advisors. So that was the first bit of thing. The next one, let's see. This one is about key so there's A, B, C, D. So A is guest arrival and ticketing. B, restaurants. C, retail shops. D, animal exhibits and interactions. So if you're going to SeaWorld, you need to know this. Yeah, you're always going to see people cleaning at all times. You're going to see that because, like, the bigger parks, like Universal, Walt Disney World, and SeaWorld, they were always clean. I've never seen those parks dirty ever. Anytime I've walked, I've never seen trash on the ground ever. Every time I've been in a bathroom, they've been clean. Like, I've never had, queue lines. I mean, unless somebody puked or something, they're coming to clean it. But other than that, I've never, ever, ever seen those 3 particular parks dirty. Six Flags Cedar Fair, totally different story. So for guest arrivals and ticketing, not too much. I'm just going over right now. I'm going over what SeaWorld with their presentation today. Also, we talked about Great Adventure. Let me know if you're going to the Safari. And if you can't get a reservation, and if you tried, go back in your history. You should be able to go back to when there was a reserve button and do it, but it should be working. Anyway, so they're going to have instructional signage, ground markings upon entrance to communicating expectations, enhanced cleaning protocols, spacing will be increased for our touchless turnstiles. Yeah, Cedar Fair has been really quiet, which is weird. Then they get the restaurants. They're like something layouts will be arranged. Seating layouts will be arranged to accommodate physical distancing. Tables and chairs will be sanitized frequently. Paper menus. Somebody brought up in the Q&A about, well, why not just put the menu on the phone on the app instead of print them out and wasting paper? The buffet style service will be adjusted or closed until further notice. Additional grab and go and pre-packaged food offerings will be added. Canada's Wonderland is opening. When's that? I didn't hear about that. I didn't see anything on that. Enhanced cleaning and disinfecting protocols. I want to go under on that, Alex. So retail shops, queues, and shops will have markings So it's a lot of the signing, the cleaning, inventory replenishment will be done at night and during low traffic times. Bagging and wrapping material will be given to customers to minimize contact of items at checkout. Then you got the animal exhibits. What are they doing with what? Oh, with the usual. Huh, okay. Animal exhibits. So it says all open animal viewing spaces will have markings for distancing added in queues. Certain tours and interactions will be restricted to one party at a time. Only tours allowing for physical distancing will operate. Certain animal interactions will be modified. The frequency of cleaning and sanitation, that stuff. I'm pretty sure that Busch Gardens parks will do the same thing, but so what's this? All right, so now they got EFGH. So they got public spaces, rides and attractions, parades, meet and greets, employee facilities. So public spaces, it's the same thing. Social distance, sanitize, clean, signage, all that stuff. There's going to be audio announcements. Rides and attractions. Queue lines for all the rides will have markings. Single rider line will be removed. I can't see this. This picture was pretty bad. I don't know what happens if I make it bigger, if I can read it. Oh yeah, modified seating will be implemented on rides and attractions. Requests for additional space will be accommodated. Hand sanitizer, they're going to increase the frequency of cleaning. Parades and meet and greets. Certain components of parades and meet and greets will be limited or removed depending on the ability for physical distancing for guests and employees. Any parade components involving guest interaction will be updated or removed. Character will be modified for appropriate physical distancing. Photo opportunities will be modified to ensure social distancing. What's this one? This one just says, our commitment to safety. Face coverings, physical distancing, clean hands often, modified seat and capacity limitations, contactless payment. And it says, thank you for visiting and following our safety measures to help keep everyone safe and healthy. So those are like some of the signs that are going to be going around. So what's this? Oh, and then it says, they talk about water parks and attractions because of Aquatica. So it says, according to the CDC, there's no evidence that COVID-19 can spread to people through water using its pools, hot tubs, or water playgrounds. Proper operation, disinfectant of pools. Hot tubs and water playgrounds should kill the virus that causes COVID-19. We're increased the cleaning and sanitation of high-contact surfaces to include ride vehicles, rafts, tubes, life vests, and they'll limit the guest capacity of all our pools, rivers, to ensure physical distancing. All rafts and ride vehicles will be limited to a specific party and will not group unfamiliar guests with others. Lounge chairs will also be placed to ensure physical distancing. So that's all the stuff. I mean, that was a lot to take in with SeaWorld. So those that want to go, so June 10th is an employee night at SeaWorld. June 11th is going to be open to the public. They're all the parks are doing employees nights because they're using their employees as a test. That's what they're doing. They didn't say that, but that's what they're doing. So, but June 10th, employee night. June 11th is open to the public. As of right now, I don't see anything to do that you need reservations or anything like that. We don't know about any of that. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, right now, single rider line, everything that's all temporary. They'll be back. But right now it's temporary because of I don't understand. Oh, probably the social distance so people aren't skipping lines and stuff. I think it's, I mean, realistically, about like Jay's asking, is the SeaWorld chains will open up or just certain ones opening up? This the same thing for Six Flags. It's probably going to be the same thing like Six Flags. It really all depends. On the state. I mean, it just depends on the governors and when they say it's safe for you, when they think it's safe for you to go to the park. It's like here in Rhode Island, we don't have an amusement park. But the good news about Rhode Island is because our phase 2 opens on Monday. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, boom, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. I'm trying to think. Hang on, I had a brain fart. Q line is redundant, somebody put. Somebody was asking me a question on Facebook. I gotta, sir, where is it, Raj? All right, so for those that don't know, Roger Williams Zoo, that's the zoo in Rhode Island. It opens up. They're doing it like phased opening. So for us, and it's a good thing I got a zoo pass. I got a season pass of the zoo. So it says we will reopen in phases beginning June 1st. On June 1st and 2nd, Rhode Island residents who are active zoo members only are invited to spend time at the zoo. June 3rd through 7th, the zoo will be open for Rhode Island residents only, members and non-members per city and state directives. June 8th, we will open to the public. Online reservations will be required by all guests. Zoo members, stay tuned for an important email coming your way later this week. So they're going to have all these enhanced protocols, procedures, da-da-ding, da-da-doom, da-da-ding, ding, ding. So I can go. I can't wait. I'm going. Imagine that. You're getting a solo car on Pandemonium. That is awesome. You know? He doesn't believe in theme parks, to be honest, and doesn't care because he doesn't know what to do with them. Well, I think what's going to happen is, like someone like Jeff Seibert needs to go talk to the governor and go, look, this is what Disney World's doing, Disneyland, Universal, SeaWorld parks, etc., all around the country. This is what Six Flags is doing. This is what this one's doing. This, you know what I mean? And he can go, look, this is what we are doing. This is what they are doing. And then if he still says go screw, then he's the governor's a bad person. Or maybe he's one of the the people that are like, no, keep it closed. I don't want it open. I don't. It's kind of like here when I post videos about the governor here. I call her the Wicked Witch, but she does look like the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz. And she's stupid. Not because she's a woman, but her policies and all that stuff, she's stupid. So, like I said, that is what it is. Do we think, the SeaWorld channel? Okay, we talked about that one. Yeah, it sucks, Chris. When you go by yourself, that goes to the trash. It's an empty bag. It's... I go to the park sometimes by myself, and I would love to have, Yeah, it sucks when you got governors all over the place going, no, it's so weird. And realistically, like I said before, nothing should be open based on CDC guidelines. They just open it because their economy's wrecked, and they can't afford to be sued by the businesses, which is still going to happen. The ones that lose their businesses are still going to sue the state. If they did, they're stupid. But like I said, I just think what SeaWorld did, what we just talked about, for what they're trying to do, the governor is in a wheelchair and he's just is always getting thanks. Be our president. Yeah, it's stupid. Like some people just got a bug in their butt. Maybe he's mad because he's in a wheelchair and he can't ride a ride. I don't know. Maybe he's holding out because he can't do it. I don't know. Some people, it's just when you look at some people's, when you look at some of the governors and what they're doing, and you're like, ah, your head spins like Beetlejuice. Safety and the economy can coexist. Like I said, this whole safety thing isn't going to last for years. I mean, maybe in the fall, in the winter, you know what I mean? Like around Fright Fest or Hollow Weekends or whatever the hell they got, Fright Fest, Halloween Horror. Maybe around then you won't have to. But right now you have to. Right now what you got to do is you have to let the virus burn itself out right now. That's, you know what I mean? The virus is going to burn itself out. Eventually, the majority of the country will get it. One way or the other. You will get... Ooh, it's melted. I don't like that when that melts. I don't like when my little... Ooh, it's melting. I gotta get this out of the bag. Out of its little wrapper. I gotta take my medicine. This is my medicine. It's 8 o'clock. I take my medicine every night at 8 o'clock. Every night. It looks like a glob of goo. Look at that. That's all gooey. Come on, you suck. Maybe I'm eating paper. Maybe that's what I'm eating. Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is a piece of paper. I don't want paper. Go away, paper. Yeah, I mean, with the sport, like Charles is saying with the sports, it's, I was talking to Chris. Chris was telling me about basketball. I mean, we all heard about that. NBA, they might do the NBA at Walt Disney World in the world of sports. And I think he was telling me that there's talks to Major League Baseball might play there too. I don't know much about it though. I haven't followed sports that much. I mean, unless it makes like some crazy, like news headline. What is that? I think it's paper. I don't like chewing on paper, man. I'm not a fan of the paper. That's my good medicine. I'll feel all warm and fuzzy in about an hour and a half. Which is good. But, so, let's talk about Disney World. And then let me get rid of this because I'm just going to get confused. Alright, so we talked about all of this. Where are you, Walt Disney World? Alright, I got it. I got the thing open over here. I gotta get rid of this. Get rid of that. Oh, Major League Soccer, not baseball. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we know, for those that live on a rock, I'm sure you checked it. This is nothing new. This isn't any new news. This is new today news. But Walt Disney World plans for a phase reopening with Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on July 11th. And then Epcot and Hollywood Studios on July 15th. There's going to be a new reservation system that requires guests to get reservations in advance. Enhanced safety protocols that include physical distancing, enhanced cleaning, face coverings, temperature checks, limited contact. Now here's the bummer. Parades and fireworks will be suspended to the start, and there was something that came up in the Q&A. Someone brought up, masks being hot, So it seems like they're gonna have some kind of type of like, chill out zone kind of thing. So there'll be areas, they said, outside the park and inside. We could take the mask off, chill out for a few minutes, which would be good. Everybody that's been, I hope other parks would consider doing that. Obviously, you got the social distance inside the little safety area. Like, hey, can we, like, what about, like, Six Flags? Like, you know what? I gotta open up my, you guys know me when I get an idea. Where's recent? Oh, right there. It's another question for Six Flags New England. Instead of using refillable. Okay, so let's say membership service area. Can we take our masks off to relax for a few? If we social distance. There we go. Like nobody will know. And one thing that Mr. Marcus Bean had shown me in Marcus sent 4 photos. Cool. Oh, he sent me something. But in the Texas Thrill Seekers, Jeffrey Siebert, the park president there, he's doing a Q&A with them guys coming up. I forgot the date. I'm looking at it right now. So if you remember the Texas Thrill Seekers, June 3rd, 8 o'clock, he's going to discuss, about the technology and the masks and the other things and da-da-da-da-da. And you'll have opportunities to ask him questions. But as we keep adding more questions, we'll get it. So like I said, there's a lot that we can, I'm looking at why I have so many notifications. I'm a popular person today, and only today. So what do they say? New Zealand has no cases now, no new ones in the past. 5 days, the only one tiny park in Auckland with a corkscrew, in-house mine train, a kiddie coaster, and an Enderman drop tower. Baseballs and pay disputes. They don't know where they play and if they'll play. Why is Disney opening so much later? Here's the thing about why is Disney opening so much later. One, Walt Disney World is a city. It's 44 square miles or something? The whole property of Walt Disney World. Universal's obviously not that big. It's not anywhere near that big. But they got a lot. There's way more inner working parts to Walt Disney World than there is Universal or SeaWorld. Like SeaWorld has all, all their, the marine life and all that, and they got rides, and they got, all the stuff they got. It's nowhere near as big as Walt Disney World. Same thing with Universal. Universal's big. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that big. So, regardless of all that, that's why it's to get everything going, to get all the signage, to do it's a big place. It's literally they have their own government. Like, they got their own utility company. They got, like, their own police and fire and, they got it's a city. So, that's why you're basically opening up an entire city. They got Disney Springs, a lot of it open, and more of the Disney World itself. So, there's a lot of pieces to that puzzle. I don't know for sure why, but I'm thinking that, and I think they were probably hoping to open a little bit later. Like I've been saying since this, they'll probably reopen July, August. Like that to me, the July, August time frame is really a legit reasonable time frame in the current condition. Like, I'm not, oh yeah, there's a lot of unions. Yeah, because every time you hear in the news, okay, they're opening this, the unions agreed to something. Okay, the unions agreed on this, so this other thing is opening. I don't understand about the Epcot opening. I didn't think they were going to open. Like, there is legit no reason to go to Epcot right now. I mean, maybe food and wine. The Spaceship Earth is closed for, the next 2 years. It's going under rehab right now. So you're only going to have Mission Space, Test Track, Frozen. You'll get Ratatouille open, in France. You get Figment. Whatever rides they open. Epcot is basically a theme park for eating. Realistically. Like, if you want to eat, it's like a fat ass haven. I mean, look at me. Look, you can see my stomach. I'm fat. See this? This is from eating a lot of food. That's what that's from. Oh yeah, it lights up. It's cool. I like it. I only paid $30 for that when I went to PAX East a couple years ago? Yeah, not last year. I hate going to that thing. I absolutely hate. I know hate's a strong word, but I hate PAX East. I think PAX video game thing can eat a butthole. What is this? Speaking of Rainbow's End. No what? I don't know, no temp checks, but it sounds like security is more or less normal. Park operating Friday through Sunday without kids area with park at 40% capacity. Where's this? What park is that? Is that the name of a park? Rainbow's End? I don't know what you're talking about. Or you're talking about the one in New Zealand. Yeah, somebody brought up, I forget where, but they don't talk about capacity. We're just assuming, and it's probably what the state guidelines are for all these parks. But I think they also don't tell you the amount of capacity because they don't want people predicting how much money they're making for their stock. You'll probably find that out later. It's probably going to be like, I couldn't even guess. Even if I tried, I could not guess. I could never guess, like, don't save. That's done. Get rid of that one. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, there's no... I don't know. Epcot, for some reason, it's stupid for them to be open. I mean, yeah, they want to get that, the hustle and bustle from food and wine. But I think even when I go down for my honeymoon, I'm probably skipping Epcot altogether. I'm like, you know what I mean? I know, like, the Spaceship Earth is outdated, but I like going. It's a nice, like, just chill. You get out of the heat, you chill. Mission Space, that's cool. State parks capacity in Florida was stated they could do 50%. All right, well, there you go. They could do half of what they normally do. So I don't know what... I like I said, I don't know how many... I don't know what their max capacity is at like Magic Kingdom or Universal. Like, I don't know what the max capacity is. Could be 50,000, could be 100,000. I have no clue what the capacity for Magic Kingdom is. I've never looked up that fact. I never cared. I never thought I would ever have to look up. Like, I don't care about how many people can go through it. I just go. Rainbow's End is kind of like Teoto Park and Island. It's pretty much the only park to the country's name. Well, ain't that interesting? I could probably see myself going to New Zealand or like an island, smaller places. I don't see myself going to like Australia, Asia, probably not the Middle East. Arnold's Park, you open in June. Where is that? I've heard that. Magic Kingdom max capacity is 136,000. Holy crap. So when them days, when they close up capacity for the park, you can't get in like on a New Year's Day or Eve or something, is 136,000. Holy guacamole. Divided by 2. So they could still have 68,000 people in the park at a 50% capacity. Like, I wonder how many people are in there for Mickey's Not So Scary or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. I don't know how many people. I mean, I've seen it busy. Not as busy as, like a busy day, but I've seen it. For once, Jay, you got crazy weather. It's been nice. The last 2 days have been in the 80s. Very happy about that, I must say, because remember before I kept crying about how cold it is, where's the heat? It's like, but the bad thing is, no, what is it?
Department. Senior Chromebook returns will take place on May 28th and May 29th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Burrillville High School student entrance. Students with last names beginning with A through D are to return Chromebooks on Thursday, May 28th.
Ooh, I gotta do this.
Between 9 a.m.
Sorry,
and
guys.
11 a.m. Students with last names beginning with D through K are to return Chromebooks on Thursday, May 28th between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Students with last names beginning with L through N are to return Chromebooks on Friday, May 29th between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Students with last names beginning with
Okay, sorry, I had to listen to the message. So my kid's got to return his Chromebook. Huh. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it was like 83 or something. Well, make sure you stay safe, Jay, if a tornado warning pops up. I know tornadoes are no joke. Yeah, I don't know what it hit. I saw, like, in the app earlier, it was like 83. It says it's 71 right now. I don't want... What's the rest of the week? So tomorrow, 77. Friday, 73. Saturday, 83. Sunday, 72. Monday, 64, 68, 71, 75, 70, 70s, 70s, 8, 77s. Lots of 70s. I don't care. As long as I can get my pool and go jump in it, I don't care. Like I'm just waiting for the heat. Waiting for the pool to come. That'll be coming. Then it'll be party time. Oh, forget that. I'm not flying 17 hours. No thanks. No thank you. I'm not flying no 17 hour. I can't do it, man. Even involving a connection, I ain't doing that. No thank you. I know go to New Zealand. No thank you. Oh wow, you can really check out my keyboard. This thing. You know what? For the rest of the show, we're gonna get some more tape. Just cause we're getting some electrical tapes. Electrical tapes. And Charles, I seen your message and I wasn't ignoring you. I just kind of messages blown by, but I saw that you booked your safari for the 7th. If you've never done it, and you've done it you've probably done it in a truck, but not be a car. I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool to do in your car or the truck, but I need to get my kids to do it. It's going to be the last time. I mean, unless we go through this crap again, but... Yeah, where is Arnold Park? I don't think anybody answered that, or I didn't look. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, Theme Park New England. Where is Arnold's Park? I never even heard of it. I've heard of it. I just don't remember where it is. Isn't that like out west? Somewhere. Oh, that way. That way. That way. That way. Some way. I don't know which way. Yeah, Jay, you gotta take care of you, man. Take care of your grandparents and just chill. And in the end, it'll be all good, man. Don't worry. There is light. There is light at the... Oh, it's in Iowa. Okay. So, Arnold Park's opening June 3rd. You take care of you and your grandparents. Look, there's light at the end of the table. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this thing just sucks all around for everybody. People get depressed and all that stuff. Look, you got a nice support group here. I'm sure if you need to talk to anybody like myself or anybody here or your grandparents about, being upset and whatever, talk to somebody. Even if it's just to shoot the shit and laugh for 10 minutes, do it. There's no need to, be upset and it's an emotional time. And I think that everybody needs to be there for each other and help each other in this time. I know it's a difficult time. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you, And, besides, we gotta get everything going so I can come out to Texas and we can hang out. I don't even know why I'm really going through all this. Well, that's cool that they got all the stuff up already. For walls, for construction walls. That, I think is cool. I had to add another piece of tape. I don't even know why. Jay, just remember this. At the end of the day, everything's going to work out. This is just a little speed bump right now. That's all this is. This is a little inconvenience. Yes, it sucks. We're all going mad. Even when we go back to work, we still got gypped fun. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we stayed home. We got all pissed and depressed and angry and whatever. And this situation for everybody is out of our control. There's nothing we can do about it. Except move on. Think positive thoughts. Tickle your nipples. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta find something else besides the theme parks at the moment that make you happy. I don't know what that is. Watching coaster videos, playing video games, kicking somebody in the head. I don't know. Maybe you want to slam dance. Maybe you want to slam dance on your grandmother's head. I don't know. You're like, you're a slam. Maybe like, Grandma, let's get down and dirty. Let's go kick some ass. Let's kick some garbage cans over. I don't know. But do it. You have to find... When one of your hobbies and fun things is taken away for a little bit, it's kind of like when we were kids and we got punished. And, our parents would take stuff away from us. But we still had some other stuff. Well, you got to go play with the other stuff right now. And then you can come... And then eventually... Eventually, when we're off punishment, then we can go back to play with our other toys. Oh, here we go. Dogs barking. Dogs barking. I don't know why they're barking, but they're barking. I agree with that, Charles. Charles says, Chris, if that's the case, it would point positively that Icebreaker will open. I think Icebreaker is going to open. It's just they've been really quiet. Like, really quiet that not much of anything about Icebreaker. Which is weird. You know what I mean? Like, in normal times, you already heard about it. Probably would have already been open. Everybody would have been chilling, riding. So, excuse me. It's just this crazy... It's a crazy thing. Let me tell you. And you guys know that. This isn't some, like... It's not a conspiracy about, why they're quiet. We know why they're quiet. Though they should, this is kind of like when we talked about it yesterday. All, park presidents, communication managers, whoever, the marketing, the social media teams, whatever they got, need to step up, engage, and even, I'm even full. I don't do a lot of engaging on social media when I should. I mean, I post stuff, but I don't really, and I need to change that, and I need a lot of help with that. But, yeah, I got the book. I don't know where I put it. I don't know what I did with it. It might be down in the Honolulu room for right now. I looked at it briefly. I just don't care. Yeah, if the pandemic never happened, all the rides would be, open. Actually, for the majority of the rides should be open if there was no pandemic. If everything was business as usual by now, we're already past Memorial Day. So all the rides should open, even at Texas, Fiesta Texas with Daredevil Dive and, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't... Patents make it look like there's a track above and below the train. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I'm waiting to see what they got going on. So this is going to be a one of a kind of thing. Now, I mean, I've never heard of a surf coaster. I mean, we've heard. I mean, before everybody talking about it. And what is it? B&M's making it. Oh, somebody says this train. Oh, that's a joke. that what I just saw on Reddit. That's a joke. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. I don't even think they have it on B&M's website. I'm looking to see what different. They got stand up, sitting, inverted, wing, hyper, dive, flying, flawless, family. All right, so they. I'm still waiting to see what IAPA does. Is there a website? I'm sure they're probably going to have to limit capacity this year. They're not going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if they kill off all the media this year. For this year, anyway. If they have it, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get nothing. Because they haven't made an announcement yet. Let's see. I haven't seen anything about them canceling it. I haven't gotten any emails about it. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, there's no announcement from IAPA. Who the hell knows? Yeah, I know. That's why I want to go to. That's why I got to make sure I go to IAPA this year. Yeah, East Coast Con, they're doing at home kind of thing. Well, even though it's a joke, Lindsay, it could be that weird coaster that everybody's been talking about, the one that has cars on top of each other, and there's a track in between. So it could be that. I don't know what the hell a surf coaster. We're gonna find out, and I'm sure it's gonna be at IAPA if they do IAPA. But they're gonna have to talk about that soon. You think you might know what 2021 SeaWorld's handling a new project, but I don't want to say because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm just wondering what all these parks are doing. I'm glad that SeaWorld's still pressing on with their next year's attractions and getting all the ones this year. Because when Busch Gardens. I'm gonna answer that, and you're not gonna like my answer, Alex. But Alex asks, Six Flags more likely to work with Intamin or B&M? Honestly, probably Vekoma or SNS or RMC. They haven't. I don't remember the last time that Six Flags has installed a B&M or an Intamin coaster at a Six Flags park. I don't even know the last time they did that. I don't know what the last year was of those rides. So I would say either Vekoma, SNS, or RMC, or maybe one of the Woody things. The double track coaster is what the Donkey Kong coaster will be at Epic Universe. Oh, okay. Yeah, people are saying too. Matter of fact, I gotta look at this. I heard that track's going up over at the Jurassic Park coaster. I'm just trying to see if there's any. They're saying that track's going up already, like right now. So I don't know. I'm trying to look for pictures of any, but you're not going to see any until it opens. But I know I heard tracks going up over there. I think yeah, that's probably right. You're probably right, Charles. Last B&M was the Wing at Great America. I really thought, and I was really hoping that we were going to get the Wing coaster up here, because there was a rumor going around, and then for some reason it didn't happen, was that they were going to get rid of Minor Racer, which is now the Riddler, and they were going to put a Wing coaster there. That was the rumor going around back when, and then they just didn't. Wow, a lot of track has gone up for that. There's a whole inversion installed. It depends. It's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's new trains. That's not a whole new ride. So you got that going on. So, yeah. Honestly, I think Intamin, because Intamin does make cheaper coasters. So the B&M is like having a Rolls Royce. You're just not. You're not, unless B&M makes it cheaper one, you know what I mean? Like, you're just not. Get up here. You're not getting it. You know what I mean? Intamin has the potential to make a cheaper version of a coaster. Who knows? But I think if you had to choose between the two and that was it, those are the only choices, then I would say Intamin. Oh, you can hear him screaming. Women. Yeah, when you got no guest interference, you work day and night and just build the hell out of it, which I love. It's nice when you have, like a Six Flags or a Cedar Fair Park when they're not open all year round and you could just build, no problem. Yeah, so they could just they probably got track, had track right in the midway where nobody's there. They probably just plopped it down like, all right, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. And just get it done. That's what I think anyway. Well, make sure you stay safe, Jay. If it's coming, do what you do with tornadoes. Hide wherever you hide, go hide. I mean, that's what I might do. Who the hell keeps opening the door? I wonder if they even closed the door. Let's see. Is it even closed? Okay, cool. Whatever. All right. Oh, you know what? I gotta before we do get out of here tonight in a little bit, I gotta show you guys something. I don't know if. Let me see if you can see it. You can see it, but you probably didn't know what it was. Playing show and tell. Remember I talked about the coffin yesterday and then there was a bat? That's a real bat. If you look close enough, he's got teeth. Thing's crazy. See the fair asking about trying 9 a.m. to midnight. What are they trying? For 9 a.m. to midnight? Yeah, with the other way, economy-wise, like Charles is saying, be interested to see if the big players have to lower prices for at least they're gonna have to. They might not. They might be like, you know what? I'm not lowering nothing. I need to stay alive too. But if they keep them too high, they're gonna go out of business. So you gotta find a happy medium. You gotta find the people that are willing to spend. The companies that are willing to spend the money on these coasters. There's not a lot of them that are going to spend the big money like that, on the regular, like in the United States anyway. I know like China and Europe they're all buying them things. Yep. I got a bat. I got my own. It's not alive. It's taxidermied. I bought it. Well, here's the thing. You don't want to raise prices though. Like, what if all of a sudden all the parks across the board went, well, because of this, we got to try to make some money back, so we're doubling the price of tickets, season passes, whatever. It just, you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Not yet. They will. Just not yet. Well, you know why? You know why? SeaWorld, they're spending the money, but in the long term, you know what I mean? Like for the long term down the road, it makes sense to buy from them because they're very, you know, B&M is known to be very reliable, not very forceful. You're gonna get floater air for the majority of the rides. Not, you know what I mean? Like, you know, out in B&Ms, not all, but there's a lot. There's a lot that are not forceful, very floaty, but. You know, if you go cheap, then you might have to spend a lot of money on maintenance. It's like anything else in life. You get what you pay for. That's what you get. You get what you pay for. Yeah, the bat's real. It's just stuffed. You know, taxidermied, whatever they do. It's a real bat. I only paid $30 for it. With the cage. I seen it, had to have it. Seen it, I had to have it. Had to. I don't know why. But it's gonna go in my it's gonna go in the other room. I'm not gonna play with it and show you the other room because it'll, well, let me see what happens. Let me see. Oh wait, you need the light on. But you ain't gonna see nothing. The light's off in there. No, wait, no, not that camera. What camera is it? Is it this camera? Oh yeah. You can see that. That's the Honolulu room. You can see a coffin, a chair, skeletons. That's gonna get cranking up pretty soon too, actually. But yeah, that's the. You can see the mic. Oh, I'll be sitting in that chair. That's what that is. All right, let me go back to the other camera. Which one is it? I think it's this one. There we go. Now we're back. We're back after these messages. We'll be right back. Yeah, I saw that article. It is gutsy to own a bat these days. Yep. Well, when I posted it on my Facebook page, I put, "Hey, I bought the coronavirus." You know, you guys should know me by now. You all should know that I'm not politically correct. I am not always a nice guy, and I like to bust chops. If you get offended by that, I'm sorry, but that's just who and what I am. Sorry. And I did see about the family wanting a refund. Oh, Jesus. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. We fixed that problem. But yeah, so like I said, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. They might be able to. I don't know if they take it to court. They might be able to. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because like everybody's been holding on to their memberships or whatever because they want to go. People wanted perks. If you didn't want the perks, you didn't care. What did you do? You paused your membership, right? If you wanted the perks, then you kept paying. Well, we're going back into... I know you meant 21. I just wanted to bust your chops because it says 2012 and tickets. We're going back in time, Sean. We're going back. Going back in time. But that's cool. That Canopy Lake passes are good, and the tickets. Nobody knows what they're doing, man. It's all good, theme park, New England. I'm just, you know, I'm razzing you. Just having a little fun. Yeah, credit for. I mean, Canopy didn't have to do that, but right now in this business, it's the right thing to do. You know, in this industry, if you don't, the people, you know what I mean? People that buy tickets, passes, and everything, they're gonna go, I'm not coming back. You treated me like garbage. I'm not coming back. This situation we're in right now is actually like a good exercise in customer service for any business in this country, this world. But it's also, too, a double-edged sword. It's also, you know, the customer also has to kind of not be so much a douche. Because, look, there's a lot of heated people going on, like in all the craziness going on in the world. So, good customer service is, you shouldn't be. Yeah, Six Flags will offer special deals on season passes to avoid giving free days. Yeah, I mean, if you can get your majority to passes and memberships and a constant paying, if you could do that and make a boatload of money and get everybody to buy a pass instead of a day ticket, then you're doing something right. I mean, it's like me. Like, I have a Disney pass, and I really wish I had, everybody in my house had with it. Too expensive because I don't live in Florida. If I lived in Florida, it'd be a lot cheaper, but, Hulk at Isles of Adventure is, well, I love the launch, but then after that, it's pretty much a basic B&M, but it's cool. The theme, the sound effects and all that stuff, in the tunnel and all that. They do a good job with that. But Hulk is good. I don't hate it. Mako is so good. I like Mako at SeaWorld. That is good. I've ridden that numerous. I mean, I've, on slow days or like early in the day before I got busy, we literally like, if we had to get off because there was other people and we couldn't go in another row, we literally just go around, cut through, come back. Cut through, go around, come back. Cut through, go, you know what I mean? Yeah, Jay, everybody's going to be Diamond Elite. Remember now, I thought Diamond Elite people were supposed to be the top level. Now everyone and their brother will be one. Oh, not really. Well, it depends. It really depends where people are. Because I know in New England, the majority of people that I see with pass, because they all like to wear them around the neck in the water park, always, all I see is gold. Sometimes some platinum. Once in a while, a diamond or a diamond elite. What's better than Superman? Hulk or Mako? Oh, no. No, you can't even compare. They're not even close. Superman's still better than Hulk and Mako. But Hulk and Mako are still good coasters. It's smooth, fun rides. They're great. Plus, it's a tire launch, which is crazy, too. That's pretty neat. That's a tire launch and not like, the limbs or whatever. But, yeah, it's great when, like Larry's saying too, Lake Compound said the same thing. I'm kind of a little bit behind. But you're good through 2021 Lake Compounds, yep. But yeah, back to the Diamond Elite thing. It's weird. It's like, everybody moved up a level from wherever they were. So if they were gold, they're going to platinum. If you're platinum, you're going to diamond. If you're diamond, you're going to diamond elite. So, and then, but it's only for this year. It's not, I don't believe, but that is a question that's on the question list for Six Flags New England. That is true. So, what was I looking at? Oh, yeah, I want to look at... I'm looking just to double check to make sure that is the case. Oh, yeah, it says with the new membership options after the following year, will the prices stay the same? Will the membership prices go up? Oh, I got to also add do they go back to their former level? That's another thing to add. Because here's what I'm thinking. And this is something we should all be questioning. If you got an upgrade from a different level, be prepared for that different level next year. Or without, however it works. I don't think they're going to knock you down, per se. I don't know if you'll have the ability to be knocked back down. I don't know how that's going to work. They may not have the answer to that. They might not be able to answer that part of the question. But that is... Yeah, the wording said just for this year. So, are they going to try to give you a good deal and get you to stay? They probably do that. Are they just going to go, okay, you're automatically back? So who knows what the hell's going to happen. These are the questions we need to ask, and that's what we're doing, as we take the questions. Because I'm going to represent all the questions to Jen. Poor Jen. She's probably already been getting information on that, and I've been taking ones out and adding ones in, and it sucks. But at least she'll have the answers. Which is nice. Very nice. Very nice. So, alright. So we talked about... Is there anything else anybody else wants to talk about? SeaWorld upgrade is only good to the end of 2020. It will go back to its original status on January 1st, 2021. I'm going to check a couple things before we go. We're not leaving yet. Don't worry. Oh, I should have. Let me go like this. I got to check my tabs here. I didn't look at that. See if there's any... Oh, well, I don't want that. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Where the hell is my thing? Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Alright, so that's not it. Yeah, that was the California theme parks can reopen in stage 3. Oh, what happened? It's kind of like rebooted itself. Weird. Very weird. Alright, it's Oh yeah, water parks can reopen Friday in, what is this, in Texas? But Galveston, Schlitterbahn will wait until June. State water parks could reopen Friday, 25% capacity. Any video arcades need to remain closed. Sheesh. Oh yeah, Fun Spot Kissimmee. We talked about that yesterday. That opened up. Nickelodeon Universe owner misses debt payments. Oops. We'll talk about that another time. I'm looking. I don't see anything interesting that I had open. That's like, like after we've been talking and we're like, anything good, anything not good, what's going on, anything worth it? I also think GA is on. You talking about Great Adventure? Alex, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, El Toro is definitely over. Well, you know what? El Toro used to be really badass until I got fat, and then it started getting rough. If I was still skinnier and it was still smooth, it probably wouldn't be... So the big news was no Disney water parks announced that they are opening. We'll put them behind on the water park front in the Florida summer. Oh, okay. Six Flags over Georgia. You know what? I don't think Disney really cares about the water park part yet. That's probably like maybe their next phase. I mean, if you think about, hey, later, Jay. I think you're gonna find, as things go, things go bump in the night, and we're trying to figure out what's opening, what's not opening, what's happening, what's not happening. When you run all the ideas through your head and you're trying to pinpoint what it is you're looking at. But I don't know. It'd be. See, here's the thing: Disney water parks, they didn't have to really do much because there wasn't really. I mean, there was competitors. There wasn't really like any big time. Everybody was always going to the Disney water parks, right? Now you got the Margaritaville H2O thing or whatever it is. You got Volcano Bay now. It's starting to take a cut into, the people going to the water park. You're getting more competition. You got Volcano Bay. That place is beautiful. I mean, Typhoon Lagoon is nice. And I've never been to Blizzard Beach yet. But it looks nice. But they got Blizzard Beach hasn't got a new attraction in God knows how long. I know Typhoon Lagoon just recently, within the last couple of years or whatever, a year or so, got a new ride. Water slide or whatever. So, Disney definitely slacks in the water park department. Maybe they could do something, while this is, you know what I mean, keep them closed and do some really good work, add something, I don't know. Spin the wheel, do something other than what they're doing. Nothing. Oh, and also Disney Springs, the World of Disney store. I heard from two different numbers. I heard 6.5 hour wait and a 3 hour wait just to get into a store. Heard they were like taking numbers to text people or send them messages, whatever, to say, hey, you can come now. You can come to the store and go in. I mean, I like doing a water park. I like letting the sexy fat fly, a little bit, I don't mind them. I go, have fun. I enjoy. It's what I get to do, All right, let me just double check one other thing, and then we can get out of here. Things open and reading. I don't care, but I'm gonna keep this though because the next one I can. Okay, get rid of you. Okay. That's what that was. Okay. Never mind then. I don't have to worry about that. That was for not. What's that? Alright, let me look at that. Jesus, that's far, man. I know exactly where that is. Well, that's cool. The Waterwiz tentatively will open on 6/20. There's a banner on their homepage about chlorine, bromine in the water, effective against the virus spread. There you go. They also had stormtroopers that spring. That's cool. See, I really wish I lived down there so I could see all that cool stuff. If I was rich or retired and I lived down, I'd be everywhere every day. I don't think I would work. I'd lose everything. Hey, what's up, Max? All right, I think I can get rid of that. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back. We'll be back Monday, 7 o'clock at night, not during the day. But this one day this week, probably not tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday. Nah, it's gonna have to be tomorrow if I do it. Planet Coaster, because Saturday I'm going to the Safari at Great Adventures. So we'll. If I happen to bump into anybody, we can say hello. If you happen to see me, because I know we'll be at Wawa. It'll be alright. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go chill. I'm actually going to go get something to eat finally for the day. I haven't eaten. And then we'll be back Monday, 7 o'clock. And we'll do some more discussions. But if you see me pop up on Planet Coaster, make sure you come in, chit chat, help me build a ride. It's been like a week or two since we've done that. Got to get back into that a little bit. But I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. My backyard couldn't even fit the station. Well, maybe I could fit the station. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what I could fit in the backyard. Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you help share and let everybody know about SFNEOnline and the Grow Show. We're marching to 1,000 subscribers, which is going to be awesome. That's like my ultimate goal. Oh, yeah. You get to... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to do that, too. When I get done with this, I got to fix the camera. So it doesn't do this anymore. But I'm going to get out of here. See you guys, what do you call it? Monday. And have a good weekend. I'll see you guys. And, yeah, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.